Hey everybody, we are ready to work on some flexibility and posture. So we have a little bit of core strengthening today. We have a little bit of flexibility. We are going to go to the floor, but I'm going to be up and down because I'm going to modify it for all of you that do not want to get on the floor. All right? So let's start with inhaling our arms overhead. Grab a hold of that wrist. Give it a big stretch to the side. Back to center and down. We're going to go to the other side. Grab the wrist. Stretch it out. Bring it back and bring it down. Couple more times each side. Hopefully you've been enjoying your workout today. This is a nice, just gentle way to improve your posture. This is a great exercise to do if you've been at your desk for a long duration of time. One more time. Great job. All right, so let's head down to the floor. If you want, I'm going to show you standing first, and then we're going to work our way to the floor, all right? So if you're my friends that don't want to get on the floor, you're going to put your hands to the back of the chair, drop your pelvis towards the chair, look at the ceiling, and then step it back. Spine stays nice and flat. So again, step it forward, drop the pelvis towards the chair, step it back, shoot those hips back, and nice and elongated spine. For those of you on the floor, we're going to go from a cobra to a child's pose. So it's going to look like this. You're coming up into cobra, tummy's nice and tight, you're gazing forward, you're pressing back into child's pose. And you're moving through nice and gentle, up into cobra. We never push into discomfort. So find what feels right to you. Maybe you hang out in child's pose for a couple extra seconds because it feels so nice. So cobra, come on down, tummy nice and tight. And child's pose. So keep that going one or two more times through. I'm coming back up. You stay down. All right. For my friends on the back of the chair, you're going to lift alternating arms and legs and lower it down. Back and forth. Nice and slow. Nice and controlled. All right, for those of you on the mat, we're going into bird dogs. So on all four, tummy nice and tight. Same thing, up and down. We're holding for just a few seconds each. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the shoulder. Couple more each side. Great job. Let's stretch it out. If you're standing, you can just stop and do what feels right. If you're on the ground, maybe drop into child's pose. Couple nice deep breaths here. And back up onto all fours. So hop into the chair and have a seat. And we're going to go through the same motion. So whether you're seated in a chair or on all four, you're going to exhale, curl it under. Inhale, drop the belly. So if you're doing this in the chair or on the floor, if you have the osteoporosis diagnosis, I just don't want you pushing into this too hard. Maybe you just tuck your chin and just do a gentle one of these, but then you can drop the belly and come up nice and big here. So just really flowing through, tucking under, opening up, Tucking under and opening up. Couple more times here. This should feel really nice. See if you can move this with your breath. And great job. We're going all the way onto our stomach. So if you're at the chair, you're going to stand at the back of the chair. I'll show you what to do in just a moment. You're laying all the way down. This is a great time if you cannot reach your ankle to grab a strap and wrap it around your ankle. But we're just going to hold this ankle back, pulling that foot towards your glutes. Keeping that going if you're at the back of the chair. Same thing as you're doing lying down, but I really want you to focus on this knee coming forward. I want you to pull it back as far as you can. Okay, just like this. So we're holding for just a few more seconds. I'm just resting my forearm on my fist, trying to relax my spine. And we're switching to the other side. So release that foot, grab a hold of the other ankle. This one's a little tougher for me to grab a hold of. So just be very gentle. This is a great time to kind of loop a strap around if you need to. Maybe you have a scarf or a belt that you can create a little loop with. See if you can relax your spine. Just a nice passive stretch here. Great job. And release. And we're going back one more time into child's pose, just to stretch it out. All right, you're pushing it into plank position. Only difference, the modification, your hands are in a chair instead of on the floor or on the wall if you'd like. So what we're going to do here is you're going to press into your hands and you're going to press away from the floor. And release. Pushing away from the floor as far as you can, almost like there's lava on the floor and you're trying to escape it. Press into your hands and away from the floor. If you notice, I am not bending my elbows. I'm exaggerating it just a little, but it is not a really big motion here. Tummy nice and tight, press into the hands and away from the floor. Two more. Great job. All right, we're coming on to our bottoms. You're welcome to have a seat in your chair if you are modifying this. So what we're going to do now, you're on your back or you're seated in your chair. We're going to lift our butt and squeeze the glutes, stretch out the front of the thighs. If you're in the chair, you're going to sit down in the chair and you're going to stand up, all the way up, arms are overhead. So I'm holding this bridge, arms are going up and overhead, and then everything's coming back down. And again, hold the bridge, arms overhead. And then everything comes back to center. We're going to do this just a couple more times. Lift the butt, arms overhead. And drop them both down. Lift the butt or stand up out of your chair. Arms overhead, nice and tall. And release back to center. And 2 more times. Lift, arms, and back. Lift, arms, and back. Great job. Pull those knees into the chest. We are almost finished. All right, if you're modifying, I'd like for you to go against a wall right now. You're back against the wall. I will jump up and show you what to do. So, feet in, arms are going to go overhead, and we're just going to see if we can keep our tummy tight, our spine pressed against the floor, and just let those arms settle in. And then you're going to bend the elbows and do snow angels. Keeping that tummy nice and tight, keeping that low back against the floor. And we're just going up and down as if you're making a snow angel. If you're against the wall, same exact thing. Your back's against the wall, your tummy is tight. You're against the wall, you're going up and down. And up and down. Couple more times for me, up and down. Tuck that chin, arms overhead. Bring it back down. Last time. And down. You can pull those knees into the chest, make little circles. If you're standing, just shake out those shoulders. Little left, a little right. And we're finished. Great job, everybody.
Whether you're a fitness fanatic or just trying to make a lifestyle improvement, Wellness 360 is a one-way path to achieving your goals. We ensure efficiency and safety. All classes are led by our team of healthcare professionals. We'll motivate you, pushing you to be your best while adhering to your specific needs. With our effective personalized classes, you'll see results in no time.
Wellness 360, bringing your health and wellness full circle.